We are the Canton Sports Center, and basically we are over here at the hub of Victory Park, where we have Arctic Edge, High Velocity, and the Canton Sports Center. And we are a host site for everything from t-ball and baseball leagues and tournaments to flag football, lacrosse, cricket. We're basically a central location for lots of sports activities, lots of tournaments in the summer, and we're the headquarters for Kickers Sports Bar and Grill. What's unique about the Sports Center is it was built in the 80s, and it has a cloverleaf design. So all the fields, there's like 3 hubs of fields, we call them quads, 4 fields at each quad. So it's very centralized for easy accessibility for the players, the fans, and then we can just host so many people out here. So we are probably one of the biggest locations in the state where we can host 12 games at a time. And that's just an awesome experience, and so that makes us really special. But yet it's still a family feel out here with the playground and the restaurant. There's just always a lot going on. The heyday of adult softball was in the 80s, and you used to get 700 to 1,000 teams in a season, and you know, people were so eager for spring, you know, get out there, right out there in the spring and start playing ball. And so the softball center, Canton Softball Center, back in the 80s, really the demand was there to have that number of diamonds to serve adult softball. And then in 1999, Canton Township purchased this property and this facility from a private owner, and with the explosion of families in our community, we then kind of transferred from just an adult softball market to really including adult softball, which we still have 4 nights a week, and that used to be 7 nights a week back in the day. And now we transferred that to tournaments and community-based youth leagues and events. It was born in the 80s with the real high demand of adult softball, and then when the township purchased it, we've been able to fill it in with as a multi-sport facility. Baseball is probably one of the largest sports we host. We tend to do probably around 15 tournaments a year, and those tournaments typically have 80 to 100 teams per weekend out here. So that, along with our Greater Canton Youth Baseball Association, where we host baseball every night here in the summer and fall, minus the weekends, but on the weekdays we have our community youth baseball. But you know, right there with baseball is the fast pitch market. The girls' fast pitch softball in this region is very strong, and we host another 15 tournaments in fast pitch. We have a reverse exposure where we have not only travel teams out here but college teams, and then we host, like I said before, a lot of cricket, flag football. We do events like the Special Olympics. They have their fall state games here. And then the adult softball market is still very strong. So it is a big place for baseball, there's no question, but really it's filled in with many other activities. When the township purchased this property in '99, we were the only facility here. And then a few years later, we sold a few acres to the group that runs the High Velocity Sports. So that is privately owned and privately run. And they've had everything over the years. They have indoor soccer, which is the primary reason during the off season in the winter months for all the outdoor soccer demand to go indoors. But they've had everything over there from deck hockey, basketball, volleyball, futsal. And then a few years ago, they added on to their property and built the Dome. And so the Dome is just, again, another epicenter for indoor winter sports, and they do all kinds of training in there. High Velocity is definitely, you know, part of our campus here, and we host a ton of sports activities over there. We share the, driveway and the signs and things like that, so we're roommates at Victory Park, but that is separately owned and run by High Velocity Sports. With, 70 acres, we want to keep the field safe and playable at all times, and we've had to do, and again, that's some of the other facilities that fall away don't reinvest in their facilities, and we've redone our infields with Dura-Edge material. We've expanded our dimensions out here, so like our infields are a lot broader now so that we can take 90-foot baseball bases, where back when this place was built it would only take up to the adult softball size field. So we have adapted our field setup out here so we can expand and meet other, age groups. But yes, there's, definitely a lot of dollars that go back into the facility for fields. We're redoing our lights. We're getting 32 new light poles. We're redoing our lights to LED now. It's going to make it just so nice out here and just better, more playable for the players when they're out here. They're just going to enjoy their experience out here more, and we just continue to try to, reinvest those dollars. Kicker's Sports Bar and Grill is central here at the Sports Center in Victory Park because it's a full-service dining. We can seat over 200 people in here. We've had every kind of party from showers, wedding type events to, of course, sports teams come out and have their big team parties. So we do everything here. The menu is awesome. We have wraps, burgers, the normal sports bar stuff. We're very well known for the pizza. The pizza ovens are great. And so yeah, Kickers is open year-round. A lot of best kept secret over here. You don't have to pay like a facility use fee to use Kickers. You just have to pay for the food and beverages. With seating over 200, I mean, you can really have any kind of event here. We've added cornhole into Kickers, so we play that. We play leagues, but sometimes teams come out and want to play cornhole while they're hosting their own little event. So it's an exciting place to be. Come on out. So if you would like to join any of the programs at the Canton Sports Center, you can call us always at 734-483-5600. You can always go to cantonfun.org because you can find any program in Canton at that website. But just search for the Canton Sports Center and you can find us on Facebook. We have a page and for our adult softball. Or you can stop by anytime. We're open year-round and we're at 46555 Michigan Avenue. Come on by and we can help you out, get into baseball, volleyball, softball, whatever sport you like.